So I want to go over the bullet points here. I'm going to annotate this. I got this off of Wikipedia, but I'm going to annotate and tell you why. Simultaneously development on MVC. So one large advantage to MVC is it allows multiple developers to work on different portions of a web project because of how it's structured. Let's say a developer could work on the admin portal and then someone else could work on the user experience or how a regular user uses a website. High cohesion. So assuming naming convention and everything else, certain views will go with certain controllers and it's all named accordingly and they all go together, and it makes it a lot easier to tell what calls what. So low coupling, what that means is your model will contain your business logic, like your view will contain your UI and your model data, and your controller responds to the oncoming URL and sets up the appropriate view, and it just works well with that. And that's the whole point behind MVC. Ease of modification, as long as everything's named correctly, it's very easy to see where you need to modify certain aspects of the project. So multiple views for a model. For example, if we have a database and we get a list of songs, like in this project, we can present that in a different way through our view, whether it be through some pictures or just a list assignment. Other things, so disadvantages, and this is the whole reason behind making this course, is code navigability. So the framework navigation can be complex, and that's a big portion of this course is me going over and describing how different parts of the project worked, how a request is made, and how that request through a URL calls a controller in the model and the view, and how that all corresponds to each other. So multi-artifact consistency, that would be a problem if you have multiple developers working on the project and they don't have consistent coding. It could really cause some problems with that. And then pronounced learning curve. MVC, I remember the first time when I learned object-oriented programming, it was weird, but MVC's an additional learning curve that's significantly pronounced. But once you get past the hurdle, it is definitely worth knowing, as many frameworks out there, whether it be PHP, Ruby, or Python, a lot of the popular frameworks all have some element of the MVC in their framework.